guys, so today I'm going to talk about a couple things. The first thing is a writing update, and then the second thing is about Booktube-A-Thon. So my writing update is that I'm still writing, but I have been stuck. And I've been stuck because I got my first book back from a beta reader, and she gave me so much great feedback, really helpful, critical feedback that I needed, and I have so much to do on the draft for the fourth draft. I have a lot more than I was anticipating, but there was a lot that she pointed out that I didn't see, that I didn't notice, that I now know needs to be fixed, and I understand why, but it's just gonna be a lot of work. So after I got her feedback, I had a lot of trouble working on this current book that I'm writing. Part of it was guilt. I felt like I was neglecting the first book, and then when I didn't work on the second book, I felt like I was not being productive and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I actually did film a week's worth of updates, and I still have them. I might post them, but I was so overwhelmed that I just did nothing. Oh my gosh, you just drew on me. I was so overwhelmed that I did nothing. And this is something that people with anxiety can relate to, I'm sure. If you have too much on your plate, you just kind of get stuck. And that's what happened for me. No. Stop, don't draw on your face. You're crazy. I started watching The OC, which came out when I was like 15 or 16. It was one of my favorite shows. I had like the soundtrack CDs that I would play when I was driving around. And watching the show brought me back to being a teenager and brought all of those emotions back. And there was some stuff that I felt that I had forgotten about. And I thought about how much I read back then and why I read and how important books were to me. It made me realize like I really need to get in touch again with why I'm doing this. Sometimes I can get caught up in like publishing is my goal. I need to make sure that I write something that can get published, while my initial goal was to write books that helped other people and let them know that they weren't alone, because that was what books did for me when I was a teenager and a young adult, like in college. That's something that I feel like reading can help me do, is to get in touch with that again, and I think that will pull me out of this mess that I'm in with writing. And it's only a week, so I don't feel too bad about just taking a week off, because this past week I haven't barely written anything, so at least I'll have a dedicated week where I won't feel bad about it, and I'll hopefully read a lot and get inspired. So if you haven't figured it out already, I'm doing Booktube-A-Thon. I don't know if I'm going to post any videos, maybe, but I am going to be reading. And I really wish I would have done Booktube-A-Thon pre-kids, because I don't have the same amount of time. Like, even when I was working full-time, I could still come home and read after work. But now finals are done. I'm done for the semester until next month when fall semester starts, but I still have constant distractions at home. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I'll explain how in a second, but I'm going to try my best to complete 7 books. I should also mention that I didn't buy any books for this challenge. I picked out books that I've been meaning to read, or maybe that sat on my classroom shelves for a while. Oh, Jeb, stop! Some of them I got as gifts, and then some I purchased but just haven't gotten around to reading yet. My book with a person on the cover is Eleanor and Park, and I've been meaning to read this forever. I actually did start it the other day when I picked out all my books. I was like, I just want to start this now. And so I did. I think this one could also fit into the read about a character who's different from you, but this is one that I plan on reading and finishing. Rowell is someone who, like, I really admire her writing style, and I can get through her books in a day, and so I'm excited about this one. The second challenge is read a hyped book. I'm going to be reading Tuesdays with Morrie. So this is a book that I got as a gift a while ago. I'm not typically in the mood to read like a sad inspirational book. This is a book I've been avoiding reading just because I feel like it's going to be very emotional, but I feel like I should read it. Like, this is one of those books that makes you a better person. And so I'm going to try to read this possibly in a day. We'll see. I'm saying all this, I don't know. The third one is finish a book in one day. This is Leftovers. I had this in my classroom library for a long time and just haven't read it. It's an MTV book, which leads me to believe that it's going to be a quick read, and it seems pretty interesting. It's about two girls, Blair and Ardith, who are best friends and who have committed an unforgivable act in the name of love and justice. Sometimes I like reading books like this just to get in touch with like what's out there, and like when I taught high school I wanted to be able to give good book recommendations, and I feel like this is one of those books. The next book is read about a character who is very different from you. I feel like a few of these could apply, but I wanted a book that I could read with my son, and I have not read the illustrated edition yet, and he'll sit for a little bit and like look at the pictures. So this is something I don't feel like we're going to finish, but I feel like I'll read some of it to him, flip through it, show him the pictures, and count it, even though I probably won't read the whole thing. The next one is finish a book completely outdoors. I don't know which one I'll do for this one, but I am going to be at the beach, I think the last day of Booktube-A-Thon, and so I'll be outside during that day. So hopefully I'll be able to read most of a book outside. Number 6 is read a book that you bought because of the cover. This one is The Woman in Cabin 10. I love reading mystery books at the beach, and this is a mystery. It seems like it's a pretty quick read, and also he's 20% off, so I thought the cover looked cool. The water is raised, and so it looks like real water. It looked like something I would enjoy reading. And then on to my cheating. So the final 2 books I'm going to read are The Handmaid's Tale and... Oh, don't touch it. No. Come here. Come here. The final 2 books that I'm going to read are The Handmaid's Tale and All the Missing Girls, which I mentioned in a video before. I am almost done with both. When I filmed that video, I was not even halfway done. I've been focusing so much on writing that I haven't been doing very much reading, and so I really want to finish those books. So those are going to count as my 6th and 7th books if I finish them. And so this is going to be a challenge, but I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to get me back into the right mindset that I need to be in to continue working on my novels, and hopefully it'll lead me to doing something good with them. Again, I don't know what I'll be filming and what I won't be, but I will definitely have a Booktube-A-Thon update, and then I will get back to my little writing a book series. So to everyone else who's doing Booktube-A-Thon, good luck. I hope you enjoy it. I think that's the main goal, is just to enjoy it and get reading again, especially if you haven't been reading for a while, to like remember why you love reading. So I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Are you gonna read? Can you say bye? Let's say bye. And we will see you again later. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.